love working with clients with injuries. I find it really, really rewarding. It's a demographic that you can definitely get a lot of traction with, and you can certainly find a lot of benefits to working with this group. Working with clients with injuries is obviously something that you do need to be quite knowledgeable about. You need to have a thorough understanding of anatomy, of potential injuries, how they can affect your movement patterns and how they can cause any kind of other issues. But working with clients with any kind of mobility issues or injuries, whether that be long-term or short-term, it requires you to be a lot more creative as a coach, and it enables you to show people how they can actually build strength and they can work around an injury and utilize it to an advantage, as opposed to necessarily seeing it as a hindrance all the time. So for example, if I have a client who say they did a small injury like a light sprain in the back or something like so, they might be required to take some time off from their training for a decent amount of time, maybe 4 to 6 weeks, depending upon the severity of the injury. That's not time that you can't train, however. What it is it's time that you can actually utilize to, something that I love to do is I love to utilize it to work on weak areas of the body. So if their back has been pulled, quite often that's because of something to do with like a weak core or some imbalances in the hips. So we might take the time where they should be recovering and actually implement some corrective GBC work, a few extra core sessions, and work on fixing things like their breathing patterns to connect to that core, to basically allow them a little bit of a window to work on something that typically often gets a little bit neglected in training, and it also enables them to, in the long term, be stronger because they're going to recover from their injury.